Alright guys, jumping right back into the tournament for Pile Wither and Return Sphere. We are going against the Outbed Sykes, Kilika Beast taking on the Guado Glories. So yeah, I mean it's looking pretty good right now. I mean, we've got everyone in like level 70s, 60s. So it feels, I don't know, it feels promising, you know what I mean? I feel like we're in a good spot. I don't know, I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit in all honesty. Because I keep on mentioning during the videos, I'm like, alright guys, it's based on experience levels, it's not based on like, you know, or it's based on experience points, not like based on levels or anything. And I keep on seeing like 70s, and I keep on telling myself like, oh, we could be done in like 50 videos, and that's not the case. That's not how this works. I I feel like I'm right before the cusp of where everything gets a little bit more grindier, because these last, like, gosh, I wish I actually had numbers, but I think it's like the last 20-ish levels, like the experience just adds up and adds up and adds up, and you need well over 100 experience to get one level up, and it just takes longer. So I'm imagining we're gonna hit that pretty soon. I'm wondering as well if I'm just like playing differently, because if I look over my series, and I have like a playlist for each one, so you as well could probably see like how long each one took. But I think the perfect Blitzball team was like 200 and something games, and then like this, I mean every other series after that one took a lot longer. I don't know. There's kind of an asterisk next to the perfect Blitzball team one though, because if I remember correctly, I could be wrong on this. It was legitimately like 4 or 5 years ago. I recorded it, but I believe I didn't play with the original team that was going to be the perfect Blitzball team. Like, it was a key portion of the journey wasn't necessarily that I used the perfect Blitzball team in the beginning. So I think what I did was I played games and I signed everyone I could that could like be on the team, and then like as people released, I signed them and stuff. You know what I mean? The reason that matters is because Nimruk, he takes a while to get, and I think I got him a little bit late. So I think what it might have been was he auto leveled with his team up to a certain point. He didn't start at level 1 with me. And then in addition, I leveled him up. I don't know, I'm still trying to like think myself, like it could have been that I just obsessively leveled, because I think I did that as well. So I guess at the core of what I'm saying is it's really hard to gauge where our series end. Generally 300 games is around what we hit, and I think this is no different. I think we're definitely going to go over 300 games, as much as I'm seeing the levels right now and being like, oh, we're close, like we've got this. It should take a little bit longer. But 300, that seems... I don't know. There's, again, like there's these two people and like two thought processes inside me, and I'm like, I think we're close, but I'm like, I know we're not. Like I have evidence of like previous journeys where I'm like, I know we're not close, but I don't know. It always feels so close. I don't know, experience in Blitzball is a little bit odd for sure, just because like it feels like it just goes crazy. And level ups as well. I mean, Iskin, he's got 74 endurance. I think he's been double hopping on some of his level ups as well, just because it's where the Kilika Beasts go versus where they are now. They eventually will just become insane, because they don't have enough level ups. It's not like you know, if Iskin is going to hit 99 endurance, he's not going to, you know, get one little point every single time. He might jump like 2 or 3 and then eventually hit there. So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see for sure. Yeah, I think at this point, though, with Blitzball and the channel and everything going on, like, it's honestly, there's just so much. And that's a good thing. Like it's a good thing to have so much to do, but yeah, one of the things, so I was gonna start talking about this, but I was waiting to see what Kyrie was doing. I was like, that seems odd to shoot it, but I mentioned this before, and this is a bold claim to make. But I think a lot of the online resources for Blitzball players are incorrect on stats. Maybe not a lot, but I've found incorrect stats for Blitzball players. So I think that needs to be corrected. And the main reason that's important is, I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, that's what I relied upon, like to verify stats. I'm like, oh, online it's this, you know, and it seems to be around what they hit. But I noticed Bada was incorrect on a website. I actually never corrected it even. I just made like my own adjustments. What I did was I used a save edit to move his level to like every 5 levels, because I was trying to capture what every 5 levels his stats were, because I wanted to get more granular than what the websites did. And then in doing that, I realized like his stats at the end don't match up with what they see. So it was really odd, and I think that needs to be corrected. One of the big things I can do as well, because if you're gonna make a claim like I'm making right now, you need to actually like back up your work. So what I should probably do is I should probably go back to one of my journeys that was on the PS3. And then verify what like Nimrok's final stats were, and then like save edit him to 99 and verify they match. It looks like Borgia leveled up, endurance, pass, catch, block, HP. I don't think it'd be a difference, but as silly as it sounds, I need to manually get someone to 99 and then verify a save edit against them to verify that like somehow the save editing didn't break something. I mean, it could, but it's unlikely, because it's literally just setting the level, and then their stats go with it. But yeah, so that's a big project. Honestly, it's a project I'm actually not really working on at this time. I just wrapped up. If you guys have seen it, I've uploaded a few videos titled Final Fantasy X Overpowered. So I just finished up that series actually. I think I was. Gosh, where did I start? Yeah, I was in the Calm Lands, and then I just played through to Unalesca, and I've finalized that series. So that one's wrapped up. I don't know. I'm not joking when I'm like, there's so much to record in so little time, and like, you know, you just go through it. I did find a lot of other cool things I want to record and upload. I don't really have a set like hardcore schedule for everything I do. In general, you're going to see the Blitzball videos like 6 a.m., 6 p.m., stuff like that. And the weekend videos are kind of like freeform of like just random stuff that still pertains to like what the channel is. And with the lack of the Final Fantasy Overpowered stuff, I am going to look at adding more, you know, varied content and stuff. I mean, we do the Blitzball teams, of course. And we had one just released this last weekend, actually, from Faithful and Hopeful. They had a cool idea for like a cheap team, and then like the Mian Crusaders and stuff. So kind of some cool stuff there. But you're gonna see a lot of. The next thing I want to record more is just not commentary, but scenes. Like record all the optional scenes in Final Fantasy X. One other thing I actually added to the list today was Gagazet graveyards, because I forgot like that each one was different. I forgot it wasn't just the one, and then I played through today, and because I was doing the Overpowered series, and I was like, oh yeah, I guess there is a different dialogue for each one. So I think that might be cool as a compilation. I don't know. I like when you can kind of centralize like all these optional things that people don't always see. Like I think the main storyline stuff, like I'll just play through and I'll like commentate on it, but like the stuff you don't always see is always kind of interesting. Yeah, and in all honesty, that stuff's super easy to actually record on my end. Just because like you just need to have a save, get there, and then call it a day. I don't know, it's really appealing because it's easy to record, and I really like the idea of recording it because I don't actually remember what they all say. and some of it actually pertains. A big spoiler for Final Fantasy X. I realized as I play through, like, and this could be unintentional, but Waka almost alludes to the existence of Dream's Anakin. But I mean, like, maybe it's just like what he's saying, but consistently he seems to mention, like, your Xanakin's out there somewhere, like, you know, and he acknowledges it's a separate place, which might just be me very much reaching, but it feels like he acknowledges it's a separate place. You know, he doesn't come out and say it's next to Baj Temple. No, he doesn't do that. But like he acknowledges it to a degree, and it's very subtle, and it could be very much unintentional, and I'm just really reaching like heavily to fix this up in a bow. But I thought it was interesting. Yeah, I mean, there's so much cool stuff as you play through and like go through more and more. And I think as I'm playing through some of the earlier Final Fantasies, the later you get, it seems the more they incorporate the world around them in these kind of like side mentions or content, and it's really cool. I really enjoy it. At this time, I'm kind of playing through all the main Final Fantasies, some side games, stuff like that, and it's definitely like it's definitely different than my experience with a lot of other Final Fantasies, but in a good way. Because a lot of the ones I've played, I haven't necessarily like played ones with job systems. I mean, I've played like 10-2 and 12 and stuff, but 12 doesn't really count because it wasn't a job system. When I played it, it was just, you know, like everyone becomes identical on the license board except you get a summon. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff coming. Sorry, I know this became like I really should have commentated on Blitzball more. But yeah, level 77 Iskin and a technique, Venom Shot 3. More endurance, shoot, attack, HP for Iskin. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Looks like Blappa's contract at the Guadagoris has expired. He is going to stay for 3 games. Oh, we're facing the Kilika Beast again. But we commandingly got that top scorer position. I mean, we don't need the prize, but we are top scorer. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.